StreetLight offers various planning solutions, including corridor and congestion solutions that streamline all corridor and congestion studies, highlighting macro level trends and granular insights for your transportation networks within one platform. The Corridor Study QuickView, you can compare corridor segments with macro level traffic trends to prioritize focus areas for targeted measures. Save time with quick corridor level analysis for all road sizes, from small road segments to large regional corridors. Scan hundreds of segments, including complex segments with overpasses, lane widening, and intersections, in a few clicks. Quickly group and compare multiple segments by direction for concept level design, recommendations, and safety evaluations. Highlight defensible trends and visualizations to stakeholders with easily shareable outputs to justify corridor prioritization. Let's get into a demonstration for this QuickView tool. With the Corridor Study QuickView, you can type in any location across the US, for example, Houston, Texas, to zoom into your region of interest. Then you can select a county, city, or traffic analysis zone that contains your corridor of interest. Here I'll select Harris County. Next, you'll give your corridor a name, in this case Interstate 10, and select your corridor in just a few clicks. First, I'll select the start of the corridor. I'll select I-10 just inside Beltway 8 here. Then I'll select the end of the corridor. I'll go to the other side of the city. Again, select I-10 just inside the Beltway. And the platform will select the fastest route between the beginning and end, selecting all the segments in between. If the routing isn't right the first time, you can add a waypoint. But in this case, it was correct. If you're studying a corridor with two different directional roadway segments, like I-10 here, you can add in another direction. Once you have your corridor selected, you'll select the data period you're interested in. In this case, I'll just select May of 2023. Then review and confirm your analysis. As you can see, this setup can be done in just a few minutes, saving you a lot of time. Now we'll jump into the completed analysis of the Interstate 10 corridor in Houston. Interstate 10 is the major east-west freeway in Houston, Texas, that forms the northern edge of downtown Houston, with major interchanges with I-45 and I-69. When we first enter the QuickView, we can see high-level trends and see that the corridor that I've selected serves over 7.6 million vehicle miles of travel and experiences over 24,000 hours of vehicle delay per day. The map is currently highlighting areas of the highest roadway volume, and as we can see, the west side of the corridor is more trafficked than the east. This chart highlights vehicle miles traveled, in which you can see morning and evening peak periods, but pretty steady traffic throughout the day. When we visualize vehicle hours of delay, the peaks are more discernible. Within the QuickView tool, you can easily group the smaller segments that make up the corridor into larger segments for summary purposes. Now, when I interact with the map, I can see a summary of larger segments. I can also use these groups to focus in on smaller sections of the corridor and specific directions. Here I'll focus on westbound traffic within the inner loop to focus on a subset. I can use the thematic map here to look at vehicle hours of delay, as well as the straight line diagram below to identify areas where delays are happening more, like the section here between the interchanges of 69 and 45, where delays are higher. Once you've used the corridor analysis QuickView to identify key areas of concern like this one, you can further use other StreetLight analyses available within your solutions packages, including segment analysis, origin destination analysis, or zone activity to provide more context of the traffic patterns. Here I'm using origin destination analysis available with the corridor and congestion management solution package to further understand the different movement of traffic through those congested interchanges on Interstate 10. This analysis covers the same time period I studied with the QuickView, which is May of 2023. Right now, I'm using this tool to visualize the proportion of vehicles exiting those congested downtown interchanges and where they're coming from on the other highways. For example, we can see that only 27% of travelers are heading straight through the interchange, whereas nearly 44% are coming from I-45 south here. We can further focus on movement and look at how it changes throughout the day. We can see that it peaks in the PM hours, but is pretty steady throughout the day. Tools like this can help planners and engineers further understand the cause of the problems in the corridor and evaluate potential solutions, all within one platform.